Okay, guys. Yeah, as I said in the previous video, this video right here will be like a wedding talk, random vlog about the wedding stuff and how it's going, the process, what do we have left to do, and things of that nature. So yeah. So right now we have like 26 days left until June 15th, which is like so around the corner, and there's still so much stuff to be done. Oh my God! But I'm glad to say like all the big stuff is out the way. Like we have the venue booked, the reception area, church area. Everything's booked. All my bridesmaids have their dresses. Junior bridesmaids have their dresses. My groomsmen have not ordered their tuxes yet. No. It's killing me. But theirs is simple. They can have theirs within a week. It's no big deal about that, as long as they get them. But what else? Challenging. It's very challenging. You learn a lot from planning a wedding. You learn who's really there for you and who's, has your back, who's willing to sacrifice them and their opinions for what you want for your day. You'll really find that out. Because you can't have, everybody wants to be in the wedding. You can't have 50 bridesmaids. You can't. It's just, you can't. Everybody wants to be in the wedding. Everybody just can't be in the wedding. That's just simple as that. So I minimized it to six of my closest friends that I really didn't really want family in the wedding because I want this day to be enjoyable. And so from people I've heard that have gotten married before, they have said that family will be the hardest people to deal with doing a wedding. And that is true. My friends have cooperated to the T with everything I asked. Everything. But some family members have not. Don't want to speak on it. That's a whole nother subject. But just know, whenever you're planning a wedding, hire a wedding coordinator. I'm on my second one. I had to fire the first one, literally. The second one is like my aunt or whatever, and I trust her. Her opinion, everything that she does is beautiful. She knows what I like. She knows what I don't like. She knows how to put things together, and it just came out beautiful. So I'm very pleased with that. We went last weekend to get flowers. They were gorgeous. I think I spent about $180 on flowers for the wedding area, church, and the reception area. Gorgeous, just gorgeous flowers arrangements. So jealous. I wonder what my bouquet is going to look like. I'm so excited to see that. What else? Junior bridesmaids, which is my two nieces and my daughter and my stepdaughter. Those are my junior bridesmaids. And then my junior groomsmen are my son, and my stepson, and my two nephews. My ring bearer is my little nephew. He's like 1. I hope he cooperates because he's like out of control. he's not bad, but he's not like a people person or anything like that. So he's like kind of shy. What else? Oh, I'm doing my guest list right now. It's like 4 pages long. Yeah, I'm typing it up right now. I still have so much to do. Yeah, bridal shower was very successful. We got a lot of nice gifts and all nice things. I was so glad the people that showed up. I had a nice time. The family and friends that came, I was excited that they came. Food was amazing. Decorations were amazing. What else about the wedding? I have a whole dilemma with who's going to walk me down the aisle because me and my real dad, my biological dad, are not that close. So, and he really didn't raise me. My stepfather's been in my life for 26 years, and I'm 26 years old. So that's my first choice. And, regardless of whatever, I'm going to go with him in the end because that's who's there for me and my children, and that's who's there for me now. So that's how I feel about that. That whole dilemma is still lingering on. And, as the day get closer, I guess I'll really have to think about it. But right now, I'm not trying to think about that because that's, like, not on my list of priorities. I have who I want to walk me down the aisle, and he's going to walk me down the aisle, and that's all. I just feel like you should be in your children's lives and try to be a parent to them. Don't wait till they start being successful and start doing stuff like planning, getting married and stuff like that to want to join in and be a part of the stuff like that because that's when jealousy comes out and all that type of stuff, and I don't have time for that. So that issue is dead. Y'all know me. I snaps. But anyway, what else? Everybody keep asking me, am I getting nervous? I'm not getting so much nervous. I'm getting more like anxious and like ready for it to be done because it's so much like is going on right now as far as planning and everything. I'm trying to just stay like level-headed here. Like I have like something. It's like so much stuff to do, so many different events. Kids are still in practices, softball, t-ball, still just so appointments, work, just everything is still like a lot on my plate. And like people don't understand that when you're planning the wedding and you're still trying to do everything, especially like the last month before the wedding, that's when you have to really make sure everything is like in a row, you know, like all your ducks in a row, as they say. So we still got to find our songs we're going to dance to, what I'm going to walk down the aisle to. Why didn't somebody tell me that it would be this stressful, you guys? Nobody, like, told me this. Like, it was just so much. Let's see what else, you guys. What else? Me and everybody asked, did me all my bridesmaids get along? Yeah, for the most part, we all get along. I cut my guest list off to 125 people, but where we're having my location at for the reception, you can only get in the reception area. It's like on a military base. So if your name is not on the guest list, you're not going to be on there. So I have about 250 people on that guest list there, just in case, you know, people bring people. I have to put people just that will randomly show up out the blue. I have to do that because I don't want anybody to be turned away, but I don't want too many people as well because of catering expenses and plates and stuff like that, seating and stuff like that. Everybody asking if my fiance is involved. Yes, he's involved to a certain extent. He's like, basically, babe, whatever you want. I like, you know, he had some input on what his guys wore. He picked out some his wedding favorite. The wedding favorites are actually what he wanted. So, yeah, we did that. And everybody was asking how much did my dress cost. Believe it or not, my dress was under $1,000. Well, it was really under like $700. I don't want to spend, you know, a whole bunch of money on a dress that I'm only going to wear once and probably going to sell because it's going to sit in my closet if I, you know. So, yeah. Everybody asking me, am I a bridezilla? To a certain extent, I am a bridezilla. Y'all know I could be a coupon, like, biatch. Really, I can. So that you could just imagine, like, how it is right now for me. So, hold on, y'all. It's crazy. So I just really ain't been taking no jump because it's getting down to the wire or whatever. And it's like anything can go wrong, will go wrong. So I'm trying to be on the up and up with everything, like trying to make sure everything is covered. All my T's are crossed, all my I's are dotted. Like, it's unreal, like, with all the stuff you got to do before it happens. It's like, oh, and then trying to get everybody together on one accord. Oh my God, everybody wants to be difficult. Sometimes it's like, can you please just do what I ask you to do and don't talk back, don't like have an opinion about it. Just do it. That's the most stressful part for me. Everybody has an input, and it's like, it's really not. We know what we want and we know how we want it. You know, just join in and let it go. You know, it's, you know, you don't need to have an input. And that's the whole thing. Everybody has an input. So I could go on and on. This could be the longest video ever in America. So I'm going to cut it off at 10 minutes because I could keep going on and on. So I'm not going to go on and on. So you guys, if you have any questions about the wedding, anything like that, just comment below under this box here. So again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching.